Congratulations! Now you have finally become an assistant professor. All you have to do is do teaching, make assignments every week, make question papers, give practice questions with the students, do administrative work, do lots and lots of research, attend conferences. Wait. What? Yes, but no one talks about these things that you need to learn. Everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Neha, an assistant professor, and today I am breaking it down. The biggest challenges faced by assistant professors. So the first one is challenge of publishing lots and lots of research papers. So according to the Google, one of the most difficult tasks in the field of academia is research. And on an average, a person takes around 2 to 4 months to publish one research paper. Now think about it. You are working 8 hours in a college, then you are attending conferences, then you have to do some extra administrative work, and after you completely get exhausted and drained, they want you to do research and write research papers. I mean, it is a very exhausting process, and अगर आप इस फील्ड में आ रहे हैं तो आप तैयार होकर आना, क्योंकि everyone has to go through this. I don't know why no one is talking about this aspect of being an assistant professor. मतलब आपको कॉलेज का काम तो करना ही करना है, but after that there is a lot of pressure of writing research, of doing research. Also because some will add towards the NIRF ranking of the institute, of the department, and that is why there is a lot of continuous pressure of doing research. The second one is the contract end. The most scariest part of teaching field is the end of contract. When I'm talking about professors who works on contract basis. So I collected some news articles which says contractualization of an academic jobs have severe consequences on India's higher education. Many more similar articles. But wait, this is not the end. Because थोड़ा और रिसर्च करने पर ये समझ में आया कि गवर्नमेंट ने तो रूल बना रखा है that only 10% of the faculties in any department can be hired on contract basis. But क्या ये चीज सच में इम्प्लीमेंट हुई? Of course not. And easily I have seen people who even completed PhDs and then struggle every year to get into some college or universities because institutes hire on contract basis. तो जैसे ही कॉन्ट्रैक्ट खत्म होता है, we have to get back to studies, क्योंकि वापस से एग्जाम होगा, वापस से इंटरव्यू होगा, देन सिलेक्शन प्रोसेस होगा, एंड देन ऊपर से सिलेक्शन हुआ तो ठीक, नहीं तो दूसरा कॉलेज देखना पड़ेगा. मतलब इतनी पढ़ाई करने के बाद भी there is no guarantee कि जिस कॉलेज में आप आज काम कर रहे हैं उस कॉलेज में आप नेक्स्ट ईयर काम करेंगे भी या नहीं. I mean, this thing is so damn frustrating. Next thing is about lack of mentorship. I mean, if you are a professor, that means you have to mentor your students, जो कि एक और responsibility होती है teachers की. But wait, what when it comes about mentoring a teacher? I mean, who will do that? अब जैसे corporate में आप जाएंगे, so there is internship period where you are taught how to do things, how to manage things, and everything. मतलब पहले आपको train किया जाता है. But the moment you join any college, you are a professor now. You won't be guided on how to do everything, how to manage things, nothing. I mean, बस काम दे दिया जाता है, you have to do that. I mean, I feel blessed because मेरा केस ऐसा नहीं था. Fortunately, I had a very supportive staff, supportive people जिन्होंने मुझे छोटी से छोटी चीज भी सिखाई है. But हर जगह ऐसा नहीं होता है. I've seen my friends struggling because उनको कुछ बेसिक चीजें नहीं पता होती. And it is fine because अगर हम fresher हैं, so you cannot expect us to know each and everything, right? यहाँ पर even teachers feel stuck on like what to do, how to do. होता क्या है कि if you are joining a college for the first time now, तो आपके अंदर का जो student है ना, वो बाहर नहीं निकल पाता. And even took me some time to have the transition from a student to a teacher. And becoming a teacher means now you have lots and lots of responsibilities and you feel stuck at times. तो अगर इस टाइम पे आपके सराउंडिंग में there is no one to mentor you, then it becomes even more difficult. Then the next thing is about workload. In the last video, I interviewed an assistant professor, a doctor, and a lawyer. And here is what professor said. What is that one myth about your profession?
So basically लोगों को लगता है कि टीचिंग बहुत इजी है, लेकिन टीचिंग इतना इजी नहीं है. हमें खुद को इतना प्रिपेयर करना पड़ता है कि बता ही नहीं सकते. जितना हमने स्टूडेंट फेज में नहीं किया है उतना हमको टीचिंग में आके करना पड़ता है.
Completely agreed. Now workload में सिर्फ lectures prepare करना नहीं आता. It includes making assignments every week, giving practice question to the students, making question papers, managing events, and अगर ऊपर से कुछ administrative work आ गया, then तो you are gone. I don't understand why no one is talking about this work culture of professors in college. But anyways, despite of all the challenges you face, if you have that passion for teaching, फिर आपको कितने भी challenges आ जाए, वो challenges लगेंगे ही नहीं. Because कहते हैं ना, if you love what you do, then your work becomes a joy, not a job. So yes, for all the future professors, I wanted you to know about these challenges, but don't get demotivated. And also, UGC NET के forms आ चुके हैं, so start preparing for the same. Give your 100%. And CSI NET के forms release नहीं हुए हैं. जैसे ही release होंगे, let you know through a video or through a community post. And if you don't know that आपका subject CSI के अंदर आता है या फिर UGC NET के अंदर आता है, then I have made a complete video on that topic as well. I will mention the link in the description box. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Do let me know कि आपको क्या क्या लगता है और क्या क्या challenges है जो assistant professors face करते हैं. If you have any doubts or queries, do let me know in the comments below. I'll see you in the next video very soon. Till then, keep hustling, keep studying, take care. Bye.